Hello folks and welcome back. This is another episode in the Escape to the Dream House channel, and what I'd really like you to do, if you wouldn't mind, if you would be so kind, is to hit the notifications, because apparently when a video comes out, if a lot of people watch it immediately, it gets shared to a whole lot of other unsuspecting people who really didn't need me in their life, but you could help put me in front of them. That would be amazing. Last time, I got distracted and put in a stair tread cover replacement for these cracked concretey stairs. Look at that. But that was not what I was meant to have been doing. So I trod on it as well. So I'm going up to where I should be, which is trying to hang those mini joists on those hangers and trying to get this top floor ceiling up here done. That's the fun and games we're gonna have today. Oh yes. So today we're gonna be using a bit of this thing here to try and cut the mini joist to length. I quite enjoy using that. I like it. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. I need to measure up and get the first one up. Now I'm here on my own today, so I'm gonna have to work out the best way of doing this, which might involve me putting the little hanger up, fixing it to the other end on here, then I can rest it in. So I can kind of put one up, get the piece of wood, rest it on, and then with it already nailed onto the other end, I'll see if I can fix it into there. Now, I do have a nail gun somewhere, and I just need to see whether that would make life easier. So I'm gonna get those in until I measured up correctly. Which reminds me, that's 400 to midpoint, so I actually need it. What's that? 45. Hang on, that's not it. Is it? No, that's it. Right. 45. Oh my God. 45. So I need 45 off that, because then instead of being 400, it will be 355. And then I can put it up against it, and that's where it should be. I think that's better. So let's give that a trim. A trimette. Where are we? About there. Put the bloody lid on, you fool. I'm going to put those over there, that down there, this up here. Yeah, that's it. So I want it to be there, don't I? So that is not 400. I have to change that to 355. that one. So the next one would be right there. Right. Got a few nails. So we can drop that one in as well. There we go. Absolutely. Cock on. It almost rests on my head. Put that there. Put that one there. Let's measure the next. We will measure the next one. These are going in all right, but here's a top tip. I'll kind of try and show you it here. The reason I say it's a top tip is because I've just made this mistake. So if you're fitting there, imagine I'm the wall, okay, and you've kind of got this hanger into there and you're putting it up, offering it up. Which of these three holes do you pick to put your first nail in? You know, just before you kind of square it up, maybe twist it a bit. Which one do you put it in? The answer is not that one in the middle that's really close to the wood, because although I measured it correctly, I know, I was as surprised as you. I then, instead of offering that line up to the edge of the timber here, which is where I've been measuring to, I put it to the midsection, so it was actually offline, and I realized just as that one was about to go flush. And the problem with that is when you're up against the wall, you can't get the right angle on your claw hammer to get it out. And I don't know where all my little lever jobs are. So if I'd have done it on that one, a little bit further away, I think I could have got the angle on the hammer underneath to have levered it away. So there you go. Always think, let's do it right first time. But if you don't, it's a useful little tip to stop you spending ages like I did on that bloody thing up there. just because I made a bit of a pig's ear of it. It's amazing. One nail in the wrong spot that's awkward to get out so you can move it and get them right takes as long as it has to put 3 of these joists up. It's just that's where your time goes on these jobs. Anyway, let's crack on. I reckon I've got 1, 2, maybe 3 more to do. I've got plenty of timber, which is good. So we'll work our way along and then we'll look at putting in some noggins and stuff. And I've just realised what I was going to do and I haven't done it. I'll sort it out, don't worry. See if this one fits. Put it in. And come around here. Oh, go on, stay there. Stay there. There you go. And now the joyous trick of trying to put it in. Okay. And it's as easy as that. Yeah. It's kind of looking all right. I know what you're thinking. Is it structurally solid enough, safe enough, and all the rest of it? Well, I've got a couple of extra bits that I want to do because of a little thing that I've kept toying with that I think I still might end up doing. So somewhere up there, I keep toying with the idea of having a roof light access panel hatch type thing. So what I'm going to do is, I've got one, but I'm going to get another, is I'm going to put 2, I should have done it, I shouldn't have wasted timber with that, I might cut them out, but I'm going to put 2 much bigger pieces up at the right width, so that if I do it, I'll measure it out and then I can cut, and I've got some big timbers to kind of build out the frame, you know, the hatch bit that you go through. So up here, there will be some bigger ones that'll, you know, do the job. Should I ever get to the point where I'm brave enough to get a chainsaw and cut through a, at the moment, perfectly good roof. Well, perfectly-ish. I don't think any roof is perfect. It kind of does a job, and at the moment we don't see anything pouring in, so that's good. I am going to put some thicker ones up, and I'm going to accurately measure them off so that we know exactly where they are, should I come to do that. I just don't know. I don't know. Am I brave enough? Or is the phrase stupid enough? I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I mean, if you've got a comment, if you've got a thought, should I, shouldn't I? I mean, we are 10 meters up here, and getting onto the roof is it's not an easy job. And there's always stuff that needs doing on your roof, isn't there? So I just think having a little roof access panel could be a really good idea. You tell me what I should do, and then I'll go ask the interior designer. Because we all know that you don't, I don't make any of these decisions, do we? Then we can do it, and we can drench it blue. How about that? Last pack of nails, so that should be fine. I think I've judged it pretty well with what we need. And the last, what do they call them? Minor joist hangers. So the last minor joist as well, I think, to go up, which is good. Well, that is like the first time I've ever done that, and it kind of looks all right. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's a couple of things you're thinking. You're thinking, why have you put treated timber up? Because it's got that kind of greenish tinge to it. Why have you done that? Why don't you just use plain wood? Simple answer is, they didn't have it. Warehouses are out of it at the moment, so I can't get this sort of stuff very easily. And then the other thing that you're probably thinking is, is that going to be structurally strong enough to hold up plasterboard? Well, when I've finished with my additional amendments, yeah, it most definitely will. It's got, the span to depth to weight to size to width to whatever, and the grade of wood. The answer is yes, it should. And if it's not, well, it's not going to fall on me. So, all's good, yeah? Next things, what have we got to do now? Yes, I need to put in the deeper timbers up here. I need to measure out for a potential skylight spot. As I say, I've probably wasted a couple of timbers here, just doing it. But I don't feel in the mood to do a skylight at the moment. So I want to get it up. I should have done it. I've only got one big one. I need another big one to go to span it to do it. I need to put some noggins in just to hold it square and stop it twisting and flexing and all the rest of it. Make sure it's still at 400 sort of thing. Then what I want to do is put the cable in and measure out for roughly where I'm going to put the lights, and then put the board up and stuff a bit of insulation in here as well. We've got the sprayed cork ceiling, so that's kind of a warm top to it. So if that's warm, and then you got plaster, that bit should all be warm, so it shouldn't have issues with condensation, damp and all the rest of it, because it should keep it warm up there. So there's warm barriers to it. In terms then of running cable and stuff, now here's another dilemma that I'm in. So we've got the switch, we've got the power up to do the lights, and I think what I might do is I might split this side into two sets of down lights that I can put on a dimmer. And then what I realized is I should really have run a two-way switch from over there for the lights on the other side. And I should have put a two-way switch near where the bed head is. You know, so be it a pull switch or a switch. Then you've got a means of turning the main light off if you're in bed, rather than coming out of bed, turning it off and all the rest of it. So the reason I'm thinking that is because we do have some plastering to do, obviously the ceiling bit and the other bits are here. And if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it now, because I will have the plastering stuff and I can plaster over anything that I chase out or add to it. So I have just made what was probably a room that was kind of done. I've just made it into a much, much bigger job. And I don't know why I do it either. But I have. And I'll see you soon as we do the next bit. Or we start doing some stairs. No, I said I can't, because I'm going to ruin them if I walk on them. But I just love it. I love it. I could always, once I've got the gear out, I could always cut them to size, couldn't I? Mark them up and then just, you know, when we're done, just stick them on. I'm excited about those stairs. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about everything. And I'll see you soon as we keep that excitement going on the escape to the dream house. See you soon. Hey, thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget, hit that notification bell. Then you'll know when the next episode is out. Thanks.